And going back to the issue of post-verdict happenings, presidential hopefuls in the 2012 elections have praised MPP's presidential candidate Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's role in deepening Ghana's democracy. They contend Nana Addo's decision to accept the election petition is a display of political maturity. The group met Nana Addo at his Nima residence.
Nana, I think words cannot really express our deepest appreciation with regards to the success that you've chalked, not for Ghana alone, but for the continent. What I see is that all the efforts that all of us have tried to go through right from December to date is just like giving birth to what we call the rule of law. It is within you. It is within you to give birth to that rule of law, which is one of the tenets of our democracy. And what I see the verdict is just like a baby being born in the form of a weakling. It takes the mom, that I see you as the mom of giving birth to this rule of law, to actually going through that mixed feeling of happiness and sadness, just like any woman going through the birth pain. And sometimes they insult their own husbands and so on and so forth. That is how I see it. But when the baby is born, we know that the doctors actually take time to clean the baby. It's not born in a clean way. It's born with blood and the umbilical cord and so on and so forth that one needs to cut and nurture that baby. That is how the verdict is. To me, it's good that you said you were saddened, but you have to accept it. And that is how mom nurtures their baby. We all hope that one day, all of us, as we lay one stone upon another on this peace building that we're all just trying to build, the future generation will lay hands on them and draw substance of them and say, see, this our fathers did for us. I think that is a destiny that is beckoning on all of us as a nation. And your destiny is actually tied onto the well-being of this nation, just as I shared with you before the verdict came. And I think that once destiny speaks, it's up to the leader to understand what destiny has in store for you. And I'm pretty sure that you live up to that expectation.
I told you that my understanding of these things is that you go, you make a petition before a tribunal, you accept the outcome. If you're not prepared to accept the outcome, you don't go there in the first place. And that I thought was extremely important for Ghana, that the process we've gone through, we should go through it, but do it in a peaceful manner and consolidate the democratic culture that we're trying to build in our country. I made this commitment to you, and I made the commitment to the Ghanaian people. I wasn't going to lie to you, and I was never going to lie to the Ghanaian people. And therefore, when the opportunity came, I thought it was important for me to stand up and step forward and let the people know that I was sincere in everything that I had said before, and that I would not turn around and lie to my colleagues. I wouldn't do that. I did it because all of us have a common ground. What is that common ground? The welfare and progress of Mother Ghana. I understand that all that we're doing from our different perspectives in the political domain is about the progress and the welfare of the Ghanaian people and the Ghanaian nation. There can be no other reason. And that is the thing that ties all of us together. I continue to believe that well-meaning people are those this country needs to build Ghana. We cannot agree on everything. In fact, it would be unhealthy if we were to agree on everything. We want a situation where the different perspectives that there are about the solutions to our various problems are given an opportunity to be aired. And then out of it, we find what is solid and good for the progress of our people. I'm very grateful that in my time as the leader of the MPP and its candidate, I've found people like you as my colleagues in a common struggle. You've shown a lot of consideration to me, and I appreciate it, and I'm grateful for it. It's an honor that you're giving me, the way in which you have handled me and worked with me. Let's continue this dialogue and this bonding. I think that the people of our country will be the beneficiaries when they see that the political leaders of our country are capable of talking to each other in harmony and in mutual respect, differing though they may have views on how to solve our problems. But that in itself enhances the quality of our democracy and of the life of our nation.